myself together with some nails. I'm just waiting for the moment my foundation fails. Knocking on myself, I'm leaving my porch light on. If you see me from down below, through the woods and across the road, then I'm still guiding you back home. A shining lighthouse on the shore. You're the feeling of the warmth, a sun that burns the fog in the morning. I've fallen for you hard and sure. There's only one place where I cannot feel lost, and I find myself leaving my porch light on. Mountain of hope, mountain of hope, mountain of hope, on the mountain of hope. I was slipping in reverses and refractions through the barrier in between us. I'm still waiting on the answers to the questions in regard to choices made about you. There's a million places I'd rather be. Let me quietly, we could stop pretending how we faded out and be free. And so find me now underneath the ground. You dug me out and watched me clean and told me every time you think about the way I live makes it a little bit hard to breathe. So we saved up all this time that we're spending and found a way to prepare for an ending. We could make it out. The only chance of recompense would take us to the edge of this. Hope if we had got the chance, we'd hold on till we simply can't. See, I'll be a dreamer if you let me fall back to sleep. But I won't be dreaming till you let me fall back to sleep. But instead you pull me down, down you pull me down, down you pull me down, down you pull me down. And that's no too long. The spaces in between, and you never saw alone. Is this better for me? Nothing's better for me. I always wondered how you found the sun, twisting, turning roots in mud. You were growing up despite their constant attacks from all the weeds that held you back. Still you tilt your face toward the light. Across you once when you were in their hold, in a toy garden where they told you not to grow, 'cause you were so much different, not something they could control. Foul, full ambition, not their weed and hole. Still you tilt your face toward the light. They look up at you and they envy the sight. Across you once the sun was hanging low, your body turning west so you could watch just where it goes. But looking up at you, I wonder if you even know the summer sun at solstice could never match your golden glow. Show you all the ways and the places I've been torn in my seams. You seem like the right kind of person that would let me be me. Something more than boring cries of panic and sleep. Find lost conversations that you buried down deep. I've been tugging away on the little string they tied to me. I've got so much to say, yeah, but I'm filling up your diary. All my unfulfilled dreams become a part of my disease. You tell me to be patient, you say we're all the same. Forward falling face first like the rest of us, man. I'm scanning through the stations, but I can't concentrate. It's all these pointless conversations that they're lacing with hate. 'Cause I've been tugging away at the little string they tied to me. I've got so much to say, yeah, I bet it's filling up your diary. All my unfulfilled dreams become a part of my disease. And I've got so much to say now. It's more than words on a page. It's a story built inside of me. All my unfulfilled dreams become a part of my disease. Oh, whoa, whoa, let continue me. All my sins are dissolving my disease.
Welcome, everybody, to the Season 1 finale of The Real Side of Music. Once again, joined by your host and director, James Morelock. I'm here with a very special friend and guest, Danny Poland of Rtist. Danny, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. First off, congratulations on a great first season. I've been keeping up with it, and it's been awesome. So thanks for having me. I'm honored to be on the season finale. It was awesome.
Hey, I wouldn't have been able to do it without everybody that's behind the scenes, especially here in studio today. Nick, Marin, Braden, Megan in the studio, everyone else that's helped, Mark, Evan, Malik. It's been an entire season of help that I definitely couldn't have done alone, and I'm very appreciative. So thank you for bringing that up, Danny. So obviously we want to start off with, I know we've kind of known each other a little bit longer than I've known any of the other guests. Funny enough, I've not known any of the other guests. You're the only friend I've brought on. You got perks to play in the end of the season. But can you go ahead and run us through a little bit of the history of Rtist? I know you used to be known as Roosevelt, and can you give the history of a little of what happened there with that change?
Yeah, so started the project, I'd say, sometime in 2012, back then, and had some various lineups throughout the time. We had an issue with a DJ electronica music guy from England, which was kind of what brought the change about.
Those Brits.
A funny story though. It was all right. I was dealing with it. They had sent me an email. I had proof that we had come around. It was about a month difference of our registration and their registration, and then I was in Iowa on a tour, and we were at I was sitting at the merch table, as you do, waiting for your set,
as always.
And a girl came up and started crying because I was not the Roosevelt that she was looking for. And so that was the moment that I decided, maybe I should just kind of pivot a little bit, move forward.
Pivot away from Iowa, it sounds like.
Well, yeah, Iowa's been fine, but I played there a few times. But in general, we've had good times. But yeah, that was a weird experience.
So when did you switch from Roosevelt to Rtist?
The first album that we put out under that would have been in 2018. So it was about 2017, I'd say.
Gotcha. So what has really been, I know you've gone through, obviously we've both gone through changes in the music and, here in Cincinnati, we've known how that plays. How has the change from Roosevelt to Rtist really influenced you in your songwriting, and where do you see Rtist going here in the next couple of years?
That's a really good question, because I did actually have that in mind when I changed the band name. And I felt that Rtist, which is, I've had some mixed reaction on the name change, but what I felt Rtist could be, and I hope to make it and continue to make it, is something that's a little bit more fluid and it doesn't really have a genre connotation to it or anything like that. And I thought, that could open it up to, kind of exploring other styles of music, or, just basically kind of doing what I want to do. And I have some stuff that is, in some level of production at the moment that's kind of out there for what I've always done. That I'd like to put out at some point, but that was kind of the idea with changing the name to that. And I thought about a lot of things. Obviously, branding was one thing that I'd like to try to maintain at least some name recognition. When we changed the band over, that was at a time when Facebook wouldn't let you just change the name. Now it gets me every time I see a band name change or a page change from something completely different to something else. At the time when we changed it, it was something that needed to be relatable, or it was close enough that it wasn't a totally different page, and they stopped doing that afterwards. So we lost a lot of following and stuff, which was a disappointing thing.
The problems of being a pioneer in the music industry. So not getting all those fancy features that come with Facebook and Instagram.
Well, yeah, when we tried to change it, and I thought, well, heck, it's just a few letters different, really.
You'd think it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, but now you can change something to something totally different. So.
Well, I love the wordplay. I mean, obviously, keeping that big capital R in there is the start. For obviously, if you haven't, all of you audience looked at the title, it's capital Rtist, Rtist, not with an A. But speaking of Rtist, and after our wonderful first set, would you mind playing us into another set, Danny?
Yeah, awesome. So I have played some stuff that was mostly newer stuff. The second half of the set's going to have a lot of different older stuff and some things that it will be soon released as well. So.
We'll stay back for a good throwback from Rtist here on The Real Side of Music. We'll be back with more.
empty, I tell the man behind the bar, and he fills my glass again. I float on the river as the ocean begins. Fall asleep all alone on the promenade. Lost my job in my car, so I had to walk. I stumble home to dial numbers, and it's busy instead. I call every single night of the week. It's fine. I still make it part of my routine. I try to believe. I call every single night of the week. It's fine. I still make it part of my routine. I try to believe that you'll be calling back for me. The same old story I tell my friends. I kinda lost it a few months back, I guess. But I've never loved any other man. They say crazy, look at all this. I tried to find them in the diversions. I drove home to dial numbers, and it's busy again. I call every single night of the week. It's fine. I still make it part of my routine. I try to believe. I call every single night of the week. It's fine. I'll still make it part of my routine. I try to believe that you'll be calling back for me. If you're calling and I'm calling, we must have felt. If I'm lost and you're lost, we could find ourselves. I've never let it out. I call every single night of the week. It's fine. I still make it part of my routine. I try to believe. I call every single night of the week. It's fine. I still make it part of my routine. I try to believe that you'll be calling back for me. The sand beneath my feet's not the same. It's coarser and breathes like a flame. It carries a secret, same as me, both covered in blood. Your eyes met mine. They carried years of pain since the last night I held you tucked inside her bed. But I imagine the color of red on your face, with all inhibitions erased, the feeling of skin and lace, the taste of your lips that you called my bluff, with the hand on my cheek and the total sense of losing all the ability to speak. Now I imagine we're back in that room, and I imagine as they grab me feet from you. I imagine a love that could conquer all the world with our city raised to ruins. We could hail it with the word. I imagine did not come to destroy, and I imagined like a lovesick boy. I imagine I'm entranced deep in the killer's embrace. The tears from your fears show your grace. The feeling of steel on my face. But you kept your mouth shut when bullet met brain. I was home with you again in our garden, watching waves sweeping through the trees overhead. I imagined these words I stole, finding you, and I imagine no, it's too late. Just what am I supposed to do? I don't care about the city. All I ever needed was you. I imagine did not come to destroy, and I imagined like a lovesick girl. I imagine I can finish this alone. I imagine I can always carry on. I imagine it's too late. Just what am I supposed to do? I don't care about the city. All I ever needed was you. I imagine not come to destroy, and I imagined like a lovesick girl. I imagined see you calm me down with wanting green eyes, and I stopped in step, and all the people in the room disappeared for a while. Finally, something worth waiting for. Watch it all go to heaven. Add gas to make it burn a little more. There's ashes on my hands. There are ashes on my hands. Greedy on the spread wide. They've been at it relentless. They're begging me to come inside, and lately I've been kind of tired. I should tempt it, stand a little bit closer to the fire. Maybe I just found the motive. Or maybe I should have started with something less explosive, 'cause we only have to steal just once with momentary fleeting ambitions like we had when we were young. Now we're waiting on the ending. Silence creeps into me, raised arms up, pretending like we always find peace of mind. I could never really think until you trust on that line. I barely hold my head above the line. It can tire every year, and I think that all they fall asleep. You can always find, can always find, can always find. almost dark instead, and all the people in the room disappear tonight. Maybe I've been so exhausted, and I was really kinda hoping this was something that you wanted. The master officers start pretending, dear, 'cause it's feeling pretty obvious that there's no ending to this year. December comes and I was ready, but the water never came again, and with dry roots I was unsteady. So my feet are swept from the mud of the riverbed, begging for rain. It seems for me the only peace defines when the flood comes again and rise above my head. Carry on through storms. I could feel the wind come down in blades. Weigh me down just a little more. I hate the thought of water carrying me away. So my feet are planted on the edge of the riverbed, begging for change. But it seems for me the only peace defines when the flood levees break, rise above my head. Gloves are off, so I'm defending, dear, 'cause your words are really harsh enough to find the ending for us here. The severance comes and I'm unready. When the waterfalls arrived again, all my roots were upended. So my feet are swept from the edge of the riverbed, washing away. But it seems for me the only peace defines when the flood levees break. And my feet are swept from the mud of the riverbed, begging to stay. But it seems for me the only peace defines in one crushing wave. Free me for selfish reasons. I'm the intrepid thief. I'll bleed endlessly till I'm draining, transformed in the sobering cold from the cellar floor. I climb back up the stairs to your room at the threshold, pull the curtain back more to the moon that's taking over skies. Shine your light on down tonight and through my house's eyes. And feed the urge I crave inside. Beam on my bed, beam on my bed. The sun was always brazen, but the nighttime left me waiting till the cycle began. You were school and I could feel it pulling me right there up to it till the clouds came again. I was sleeping. I'm sorry, I'll never know if the words you said weren't worth waking up for. But if you're leaving, I'll be honest, I'd rather go. The words you said weren't worth waking up for. Moonlit taking over skies. Shine your light on down tonight and through my house's eyes. Feed the urge I crave inside. Beam on my taking over skies. Shine your light on down tonight through my house's eyes. Shouldn't I expect that the lost in my depths might end up pulling me down with them? 'Cause I've been a friend, I means to them. I'll be here at the finish like I was here when it began. Back in the book again, Luna is dragging me from shore, so I dig into the sand as fast as I can. Salt that stains thirst quenched in vain. And I swear if you drink me, I'll give you all that I am. Finally made a promise I think I can keep. Got the sealed fate of the river running downhill. You flood into me. How can you still stand the loss of so many men? I should swell up and bring you down to the bottom with them. I'll be a friend that kind of doesn't pretend. I'll be here at the finish 'cause I can't bear to see them. Up and down again, I'm still begging through the sky. The blue to sun can make it right, and I am stretched out as far as I can reach, with the feeling I'm a sea. But if I'm dreaming wide, I'll wash up on the beach. Finally made a promise I think I can keep. You got the sealed fate of a river running downhill. You flood into me. I finally made a promise I think I can keep. But you got the sealed fate of a river running downhill. You flood into me. My stance was pure defense, and I'm washing in the light. I can't see anything in front of me, but I can feel the void. But now it's all still my device. Help me holding all the bright, pure as it can be, rushes through me. The colors in my eyes are slowly changing with the time. Give me what I long to find. I've been patient, I've been waiting, I've been holding on, and I'm singing my songs to ghosts. They dance behind the walls. I feel them making for a partner that can swing with them, and I almost want to believe that they've been spinning lonely, waiting for another soul to be. Quick glancing on to the next, and I'm melting in the light. It's easy as it should be, just can't leave, so I'm stuck here in the void. And I feel lost inside my pride. Maybe once I felt alive, curious it should be, wasn't in me. The colors in my eyes are slowly changing with the time. Get me back to truest flight. I've been patient, I've been waiting, I'm still holding on, but now I'm singing my song to ghosts that dance behind the walls. I feel them making for the partner that might sway with them, and I almost want to believe that they've been spinning alone, waiting for another soul to leave. And I collapse on the floor, passions engulfed, feeling like a lost soul. So that is why I've been giving losing myself to ghosts, ghosts, ghosts. Find me changing back tonight. Watch me spill out all the light. I've been patient, I'm still waiting, and I'm holding on, but now I'm singing my song with ghosts. Victims behind the walls, I feel them making for the partner that can sway with them, and I almost want to believe that they've been spinning alone, waiting for another soul to leave.
And welcome back once again to the season 1 finale of The Real Side of Music. I have the pleasure of being joined with Danny Poland here of Rtist. Danny, thank you once again for blessing us with another wonderful set of artists here on The Real Side of Music.
Thank you so much. It's awesome. It's been an awesome night.
It's been a pleasure to have you. So one question that's been consistent throughout the season, one I've loved to delve into with bands, is obviously we've heard a little bit about you, but I'd like to get into a little bit of the influences.
Sure.
If you had, now this is a special scenario, usually I've got a few more members here on the couch, so we go down the line and that makes up a full bill, but there's only one of you over here. So let's say it's a 3-band bill, and you get to pick 2 other bands, alive or dead, to play. You can either open, you can headline. What does the perfect artist set look like? What are those 2 other bands that are just so key influences that you're like, yeah, that's my dream show?
It would be an odd show. It would be an odd show. It would be a twist of modern and throwback for sure. I'd have to go with Bob Dylan in some form.
Okay.
I love Bob Dylan.
I wouldn't get that, but all right.
It's very important to me as far as like I find songwriting to be very important to me, and I feel like he's somebody that's explored a lot of different aspects of it, and I have a lot of influence from that. And the other one would be a band called Pine Grove. I love Pine Grove. I've been into them for a few years, and I think that they have like a good folksy rock kind of style, and they're an interesting band.
Were they the, now that name sounds familiar. We love, as we always, every episode, we love name drops here on The Real Side of Music. Are they the band that a few months ago had that social song that's like, nothing new to care about?
Yeah, for sure.
Funny enough, I heard that so many times
doesn't sound
online.
anything like that.
No, I butchered it, but
and they did a great thing too, man. They put out like a restructured EP of just that song in different versions, and I thought that was genius.
that is how I discovered them, and I tell you what, the marketing works.
Yeah, and it's really a good band. I think that they have a lot of cool writing as well, and very good musicians in that band.
Don't let my screeching turn you off from looking up Pine Grove. Wonderful stuff. So obviously, as we come to a close here before our credits on a wonderful first end of a season, thank you again for joining us, Danny.
Of course.
What's in the future for Rtist? What's coming up here in the next following year? Any kind of shows, any kind of news, any kind of alerts of music you could give us and give our guests?
Yeah, I'm hoping to have some new music out very soon, and I do have a few shows that I think by the time that we have this out, it should be okay. I am playing at Taste of Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody else here on set might be involved in that as well.
All of you viewers at home, by the Friday you're watching this, it'll be the following Monday of Memorial Day, so come on out and see me try to drum here for Rtist at the Taste of Cincinnati, 2 to 3 p.m.
Going to be very exciting.
I'm very excited for it.
I have a couple other kind of unorthodox things coming up. My wife, Mademoiselle, as she goes by out here, she's got a production company. MM Presents, rocking the shirt from our show we did last year. During the summer, we did a Cincy Goes Acoustic themed show where I brought a bunch of bands that are local here and brought them in and tried to kind of have them play acoustic sets and in the vein of the 2000s Cincy, or music goes or punk goes.
Absolutely.
And we kind of really leaned into that theming and had a good time. But I'm doing a show with them at Bogart's, which is really exciting. It's going to be hopefully an ongoing residency there for us, and it will be called Bubbles in Burlesque. And
very fancy.
We put on variety shows under MM Presents, so that's really exciting.
Am I allowed to dress up?
Yeah.
You don't want that, fans, but anyways.
Yeah.
Anything else from Rtist?
Yeah. Then I'm going to also be at Cedar Point in August for a week-long residency up there, which is always fun.
That's awesome. Yeah.
They have this year I've done it for 2 years. This will be the third year I've done it, and they have me on a beach stage, so I will be leaning into that as well.
All right, Mr. Hawaiian
I'm
shirt.
going to have to pull out a couple of the Hawaiians.
A little bit. Well, Danny, once again, it has been a pleasure having you. Would you mind doing us the favor here? And for the end of our season 1 finale, would you play us out for our credits?
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us. I had a great time. This song is I'm Still Here.
Well, folks, this has been season 1 of The Real Side of Music. You've seen it all, and we've got more to come with season 2 here in the future. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Was a fine line, it was painted in red, and now we're pointed towards the door, so I was stuck sneaking out the back again. And I'll be back again. It's just a matter of time before I leave for the spaces that I know that I cannot find. Maybe I could just settle down for the night. I was racing about 100 miles an hour, and I was so determined that I could stand